Shalom, brothers and sisters. I just want to jump on real quick and share kind of a warning about using Google to determine Moedim, or appointed times, or the calendar dates in Torah. Especially if you're looking at the sun, moon, and stars and you're asking questions. Google is not going to tell you the truth. Google is lying like crazy. It's really strange, but I just want to get that point out to you. So if you're someone like me who is searching and learning about the sun, moon, and stars, and how to number our days, and the witnesses in the heavens, if you Google a question and ask Google or AI, when is the full moon going to be here? When is the new moon going to be here? When will Spica be on the horizon? Or when is Aries going to be, when's the sun going to be in Aries? All of these questions, you will not get an accurate answer based on how they would answer those questions in the Bible. In the Bible, the sun, it has to be in the vicinity of the constellation, and you'll see the constellation in the west gate when the sun is setting. Right after the sun sets, you should see the constellation the sun is getting ready to move into. And the sun is just now, or Aries is just now in the western gate, and the Virgin is just now in the eastern gate. So Mary and her little lamb, if you are looking at those as a sign of when the beginning of the year will start, the beginning of the Moedim year will start, then you will just now be starting to see those signs. But if you Google that, it will give you misinformation. And I want to show you what's going on in the heavens here using Stellarium, just so that you know. But I just want you to understand that there's astronomy, and there's 3 different kinds of schools of astronomy, so you could get 3 different answers on where a constellation is or where the sun is. And then there's astronomy, which goes by the Greek Roman astronomy, and they're always off by like a month because they don't actually look at where the sun is. They are going, it's really interesting, but they're not going by visually what you would see in the Shamayim. So I just wanted to share that as a PSA. My recommendation is to always go to a star app or look for yourself outside to try to figure these things out so that you can learn and get closer to your Creator, the Most High. So I hope this is beneficial, just as a PSA announcement. And always check and recheck by 2 or 3 witnesses. Truth must be established. I'm going to show you a conversation that I had with Google AI, Gemini, and I simply asked when the sun would be moving into Aries, and I was told the sun was already in Aries. And then I told Google that they were not being truthful because the sun is clearly not in Aries, and told them exactly where the sun was. And you can see here that AI tells me, yes, you're correct, it is not. And then it explains astrology versus astronomy, and the different kinds of astronomy and astrology. So you can see here. And then I asked another question, and it gave me misinformation yet again. And then I corrected it. So this is a good example here for you. Now I'll show you on the screen, screen captures from Stellarium showing you what we are starting to see now, but we won't truly have the sun closer to Aries until after April 17th. But right now, Aries and Virgo, the Virgin with the Abib star in her hand, are on the east and western gates after the sun sets. So as soon as the sun sets, you can start to see Aries and Venus, the bright morning star, which is now the evening star, following the sun go down, and is now with the Lamb, with Aries, and the star Hamal, which we look for on the horizon. And then in the east gate, you will see the Virgin. So Mary and her lamb in the east and the west gates. If you're looking at the heavenlies, and even just wanting to learn about the heavenlies, not just necessarily the calendar, it's really important that you're not trusting AI and Google. If you are looking for the next Moedim, or the first day of the new year on Yah's calendar, according to the sun, moon, and stars as witnesses, in Genesis, we are looking for the next full moon. now, since we are seeing Aries and Mary and her lamb on the east and western gate. So the next full moon is what we'll be looking for to begin our year the day after the full moon. So I think we're looking at May 1st to begin our calendar year on this calendar, as far as we know so far, and we're still learning. So just wanted to share that too. Shalom, brothers and sisters. I pray that this finds you blessed, whether or not you already celebrated Pesach, Passover, and unleavened bread. I pray that it was a blessed time for you, and that we all come to Yah's appointed times together in His perfect timing, and no matter what, that we love one another as He has commanded us to do. Shalom.